I still have the key, but I don't recognize the lock. Just a ghost in the hallway, counting seconds on the clock. We picked out these curtains to keep the morning light away. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wishing it would stay gray. The coffee's getting cold in a mug you used to hold, and the silence in this kitchen is getting really old. I'm walking through the blueprints of a life we tried to build, looking at the empty space we never got to fill. Now it's just a ruined base, a shelter in the rain, with nothing left but echoes and the blueprints of the pain. We laid the brick down and swore it wouldn't fall, but now there's only shadows dancing on the bedroom wall. I'm a soldier in a war zone, looking for a trace of the love we left behind in this ruined home base. There's a dent in the floorboard from when you dropped your ring. I can't bring myself to fix it, I can't fix a single thing. The garden's overgrown and the porch lights burnt out. It was supposed to be our fortress, it was supposed to be our pride, but the foundation crumbled from the secrets kept inside. They say home is where the heart is, but mine is on the floor, shattered into pieces by the slamming of the door. I'm standing in the wreckage, I'm digging through the dust, trying to find a memory that hasn't turned to rust. In this ruined home base, a shelter in the rain, with nothing left but echoes and the blueprints of the pain. We laid the brick down and swore it wouldn't fall, but now there's only shadows dancing on the bedroom wall. I'm a soldier in a war zone, looking for a trace of the love we left behind in this ruined home base. Is coming down, the walls are closing in. I'm sleeping in the ruins of where we should have been, just a ruined home base. Yeah, it's all gone now. I watched the paint begin to flake 1,000 days ago, but I was busy looking at the way you used to glow. I ignored the way the wood began, the way you used to glow. Thinking love could hold a structure, thinking love could paint, thinking threshold sinking low with every step I take. Now the threshold sinking low with every step I take, and I'm terrified to move for fear the whole thing's gonna break. I keep reaching for the handle, but it's slipping from my grip, like the promises we whispered that I eventually slip. Now I'm leaning on a rotting door frame, waiting for the fall of the only thing that's standing between me and it all. The hinges are all rusted and the header's bowing down. In this house of disappearing, I'm the only one around. I'm trying to keep the cold out, but the wood is turning gray in this rotting door frame, watching you just walk away. The jam is split and splintered where I tried to hold you in, but you can't stop the winter when the insulation's thin. There's a draft beneath the bottom that's chilling to the bone. It reminded me that welcome is a word I no longer own. I used to carry you across and now I can't even stand, with a piece of crumbled cedar falling heavy in my hand. It's too soft to hold a nail now, it's too deep to send it down. I'm a king of nothing, living in a hollowed out old town. If I fix the wood, the warrens, if I leave it, I go mad, losing every single bit of us we ever really had. Now I'm leaning on a rotting doorframe, waiting for the Took the batteries out of the wall clock yesterday, because the ticking felt like hammers in the hallway. I'm walking on my toes like you're sleeping down the hall, but there's no breath behind the door, just shadows on the wall. The fridge is humming tunes that we used to hum together, but the kitchen's turned to ice in this change of inner weather. I used to hate the noise, the TV and the keys. Now I give my soul for just a rustle in the breeze. It's a quiet house echo, bouncing off the pave. The ghost of a good morning getting painfully faint. I scream into the curtains just to hear a human sound, but the silence is a weight that keeps me pinned to the ground. Every floorboard that I step on is a memory in tow. In this quiet house echo, nowhere left for me to go. The mail is piling up like a monument to us. The silver on the coffee pot is gathering the dust. I left your favorite sweater on the back of the sofa chair, hoping if I squint my eyes, I'll see you sitting there. But the air is thin and hollow and the vents are blowing cold, and the stories that we started will never all be told. I'm talking to the corners, I'm arguing with ghosts, raising up a glass to the things I miss the most. But the walls don't have a voice and the ceiling doesn't care. It's just a box of empty space and you're no longer there. Yeah, it's a quiet house echo, bouncing off the page. The ghost of a good morning getting painfully faint. I scream into the curtains just to hear a human sound, but the silence is a weight that keeps me pinned to the ground. Every floorboard that I step on is a memory in tow. In this quiet house echo, nowhere left for me to go. So quiet, I can hear my own heart break, counting every single breath that I'm forced to take. Just a quiet house echo. Shh. The chains are rusted, but they still know the tune of the nights we spent chasing the rise of the moon. I'm sitting on the steps with my head in my hand, watching the hourglass run out of its sands. The wicker is weathered, the cushion is thin, and the wood remembers where your weight should have been. I gave it a push just to see if it moved, but it's stuck in a rhythm it's trying to prove. It's an empty porch swing, moving in the breeze like a ghost in the garden, bringing me to my knees. It's a pendulum swinging, counting down the regret of a love that's been broken but hasn't left yet. I'm watching the sunset, I'm feeling the sting of the ghost that's still sitting on that empty porch swing. There's a space on the slats where your hand used to rest in the summertime heat, in the Sunday best. Now the fireflies are out, but they don't look the same. They're just flickering sparks that forgot your name. I used to feel steady with you by my side. Now I'm just a passenger on a lonely ride. The squeak of the metal is a scream in the dark. It's the sound of a fire that's lost every spark. I wanna sit down, but the balance is wrong. It's been lopsided ever since you've been gone. Of a but it's going nowhere. Just a handful of wood and a mouthful of prayer. An empty porch swing. Yeah, it's just swinging. I noticed the hairline fracture last July, right behind the picture frame where we used to lie. I thought it's just the house settling in the dirt, but it was the first sign of how much this would hurt. Now the plaster is peeling like a tired old skin, revealing the hollow where the cold air gets in. I tried to spackle over every jagged line, but the structure is failing, and I'm out of time. There's a cracked wall secret hiding in the hall, watching the memories crumble and fall. Every whispered argument, every silent plea is etched in the drywall between you and me. I'm staring at the fissure, I'm losing my grip on a foundation built to eventually slip. Behind the floral paper and the fading blue are the cracked wall secrets I kept from you. If these studs could talk, they'd tell you how I cried when I realized the heartbeat of this home had died. The gap is getting wider, I can see the insulation. The messy reality of a failed foundation. I hang a new mirror to cover the sight, but the reflection just shows me that nothing is right. You can't paint over the way that we broke. You can't breathe easy when you're breathing, we broke. You can't breathe easy when you're breathing in smoke. The ceiling is sagging, the floorboards are stressed, and the weight of the almost is crushing my chest. There's a cracked wall secret hiding in the hall, watching the memories crumble and fall. Every whispered argument, every silent plea is etched in the drywall between you and me. I'm staring at the fissure, I'm losing my grip on a foundation built to eventually slip. Behind the floral paper and the fading blue are the cracked wall secrets I kept from you. It's splitting open. The truth's coming through, and there isn't enough glue in the world for us two. Just a cracked wall. Watch it all come down. I'm staring at the wood grain, tracing every line on the door that used to open to a heart that once was mine. The brass is cold and stubborn, it won't give an inch today, while I'm pressing my forehead to the life I used to lead. But I'm trapped on the outside, watching my spirit bleed. I've got a fist full of memories and a shoulder to the frame, but the house doesn't answer when I whisper your name. It's a locked room loneliness, a heavy hollow sound of a love that's been buried while it's still above the ground. Trying to remember how a heart beats to feel. You're only inch to feel, you're only inches from me, but 1,000 miles away in this locked room loneliness where I'm forced to stay. The light beneath the threshold is a golden cruel streak. I'm waiting for a footstep. You turn the deadbolt on the us we used to be, and you've thrown away the vision of a you and a me. I'm an exile in the pantry, I'm a ghost in the den, wondering if I'll ever see your smile again. Is it quiet on the inside? Are you finally at peace? Well, I'm out here begging for a temporary release. I break down the hinges, I shatter the glass, but I know that the once was has already passed. Yeah, it's a locked room loneliness, a heavy hollow sound of a love that's been buried away. I'm scratching at the seal, trying to remember how a heartbeat used to feel. You're only inch to feel the miles away in this locked room loneliness, where I'm forced to stand. Just a door between us, but it might as well be a wall. I'm waiting for the silence to finally end it all. Locked room loneliness. I'm standing in the hallway of the house we used to own, but the silence is a language I've never really known. I reach into my pocket for the silver and the gold, but the matter is getting cold, and just walk out the door and leave me on the floor. You took the only way back in, and I can't find it anymore. The porch light is flickering, dying in the rain, like every little promise that you traded for the pain. Now I'm locked outside of the life we used to lead, starving for the kindness that you no longer need. You walked away with the rhythm, walked away with the beat, and left me standing hollow on a dead-end street. I can't unlock the tomorrow that I used to see, 'cause you're running with my stolen key of hope. I'm looking through the window at the ghost of you and me, dancing in the kitchen where the laughter used to be. Now the shadows are the only things that haven't left the room, and the garden that we planted is a graveyard in the gloom. I try to pick the lock with the memories in my head, but the tumblers won't turn, they're just heavy like lead. You could have kept the furniture, the pictures on the wall. You could have kept the winter, the summer, and the fall, but you took the very thing that kept the light inside my chest. Now I'm just a weary traveler who's forgotten how to rest. Now I'm locked outside of the life we used to lead, starving for the kindness that you no longer need. You walked away with the rhythm, walked away with the beat, and left me standing hollow on a dead-end street. I can't unlock the tomorrow that I used to see, 'cause you're running with my stolen key of hope. My stolen key. I'm shivering out here, can't you see? You didn't just leave me, you locked me out of me. Stolen key, stolen key. I'm lying on the floorboards where we used to watch the moon, but the sky is coming inside, and it's coming way too soon. There's a crack across the corner, like a map of where we failed. The white paint is a ghost of every promise that we nailed. I used to feel so guarded by the roof above our heads. Now I'm brushing off the chalky dust and sleeping in the sheds. The foundation is shifting, the structure's giving way, and I'm wearing all the debris of a forever gone to gray. It's raining down in pieces, it's landing on my face. The wreckage of a sanctuary, the ruins of a place that I thought was made of stone. But the fallen ceiling tells me I'm standing here alone. Every flake that hits the carpet is memory turning cold in a house that's getting tired of the stories that we told. I see the lath and plaster, the ribs beneath the skin of a home that's finally weary of the hollow state I'm in. You took the structural support when you walked out of the hall. Now the gravity of losing you is making everything fall. I don't even try to duck, I don't even try to run. I'm just waiting for the wreckage to be completely done. They say a house has many rooms, but mine is coming down. The chandelier is shattered like a jagged crystal crown. I'm breathing in the particles of years we spent inside. There's nowhere left for me to go, and nowhere left to hide. It's raining down in pieces, it's landing on my face. The wreckage of a sanctuary, the ruins of a place that I thought was made of stone. But the fallen ceiling tells me I'm standing here alone. Every flake that hits the carpet is memory turning cold in a house that's getting tired of the stories that we told. Watch it crumble, watch it fall. I'm covered in the dust of us, the writing on the wall. The roof is gone, I can feel it. The cursor's blinking like a heartbeat on the screen, in a conversation graveyard where I'm haunting every scene. I've typed out I still miss you about 1,000 times, but I delete the evidence. My hovering above the arrow made of blue. But I'm terrified of silence being the answer back from you. The battery is dying, the glow is getting dim, while I'm drowning in the static and you're learning how to swim. It's the last unsent text, the one I'll never send, the final broken sentence of a story at its end. A digital confession in a cloud of faded blue. I'm staring at the bubbles, but they never start to dance. Just a ghost in my pocket and a ghost of a chance. I wrote about that coffee shop, the one with crooked chairs. I wrote about the way you used to breathe upon the stairs. I told you that the apartment feels a little bit too wide, and how I'm struggling to keep the fine alive inside. But then I hit backspace until the screen is white and bare, because it's safer to be lonely than to know you wouldn't care. If I pressed it, would you read it, or just swipe it all away? Would it ruin your tomorrow? Would it fix my yesterday? But the truth is in the stillness, and the truth is in the dark. I'm just a dying signal, looking for a spark. It's the last unsent text, the one I'll never send, the final broken sentence of a story at its end. A digital delete. I'm putting down the phone now, I'm letting go of S, but my heart is still vibrating in the quiet and the dust, always unsent. I'm sitting in the driveway with the engine turned off. The dashboard lights are fading and the night is getting my phone. A time sped from a Tuesday when I didn't feel alone. Your voice is like a ghost ship sailing through the water for a heart that's still on fire. But the signal's breaking up and the words are getting thin. I'm losing where you end and where the silence begins. It's the final voicemail static, the crackle in the dark, the sound of a connection losing every single spark. You were saying I'll be home soon, but the soon got washed up, the soon got washed away in a wave of white noise, turning memory to gray. I'm pressing one to listen, but I'm listening to a ghost in the final voicemail static, where I miss you the most. I try to clean the audio, I try to hear your breath, but it's just the digital humming of a slow and steady death. You said something about dinner, or maybe about the rain, but the frequency is jagged and it's cutting through my brain. I've replayed it 50 times until the digits start to blur. Now I can't remember exactly who we were. If I could reach into the speaker, if I could pull you through the line, I'd tell you that the silence is a mountain I can climb, but the tape is getting grainy and the file is getting old, and the file is getting old, and a voice inside a circuit is a heavy thing to It's the final voicemail static, the crackle in the dark, the sound of a connection losing every single spark. You were saying I'll be home soon, but the soon got washed up, the soon got washed away in a wave of white noise, turning memory to gray. I'm pressing one to listen, but I'm listening to a ghost in the final voicemail static, where I miss you the most. Hello, babe. Storage full, static hissing. I'm losing you. Static gets louder. I can't hear you anymore. Silence. Goodbye. Final click. I'm sitting at the desk where the wood is stained with tea, writing out the version of the man I used to be. I bought a heavy paper so the words would feel like gold, but the story in the fiber is a story getting old. I'm pressing down so hard that the nib is starting to bend, trying to find the grammar for a love that's at an end. The pen is shaking in my hand, a rhythm out of time, and a single salty teardrop is the only thing that rhymes. Now it's just an incomplete letter, a blue and blurry mess, a page of jagged promises I'm trying to confess. I'm sorry as a puddle and the please has run away. Yeah, drowning in the middle of the things I couldn't say. I wanted to be perfect, I wanted it to stay, but the ink bleed is washing us away. I wrote about the garden and the way the roses died, but the ink is spreading sideways like the secrets that we hide. The in love is stretching till it looks just like a scar, and the I in you is fading like a distant dying star. The more I try to fix it, the more the paper starts to tear, just a wet and heavy reminder that you're no longer there. If I sent it in the morning, would you even see the lines, or just a stained and wrinkled paper full of warning signs? The cursive's turning into clouds, the sentences to rain. It's a literal reflection of the way I'm feeling pain. Is running into the margin, into the dark. It's just a smudge of blue where I meant to leave a mark. Fold it up, put it in the drawer. I don't think I can write about us anymore. I'm staring at the timer as the seconds start to crawl. Shadows of our history are stretching down the hall. I finally got the courage just to hear you say hello, but now I'm paralyzed by everything I should know. I've got my finger on the button, little icon of a slash, watching our entire world turn slowly into ash. You're asking if I'm there, I can hear your breathing change, but the me you're looking for is suddenly so strange. It's a muted phone call, a wall of perfect glass, watching all the reasons that we failed begin to pass. I'm screaming in the kitchen, I'm crying on the floor, but you're met with a silence that you can't ignore. I wanna tell you stay, I wanna tell you wait, but I'm hiding in the quiet of a muted phone call fade. You're talking to the void, telling me about your day, how the weather's getting colder, and the sky is getting colder, and the sky is turning gray. I'm nodding like you see me, I'm reaching through the air, but the electronic off is the only thing that's there. It's a mercy and a torture, it's a mercy and a torture just to have you in my ear, while I'm making sure the heartbreak is the one thing you don't hear. If I let the sound go through, would it break your heart in two? Or would you just be relieved that I'm finally through? I'm protecting you from ghosts, I'm protecting you from me, by staying in the prison of the mute key. Signal's gone. Silence. I watch the screen go black. The hardest part of moving's never calling back. Muted, still muted. I'm sitting in the dark with the plastic to my ear, holding on to ghosts of the things I used to hear. I dialed your number just to feel the static hum, waiting for the courage that I know will never come. You picked up on the third ring, I heard the way you breathe, and now I'm tangled in the web, I'm terrified to leave. You're saying hello to the empty freezing air, while I'm drowning in the words that I'm too afraid to share. It's a silent receiver sigh, a heavy hidden weight, falling through the distance like a hammer on a plate. heard you shift the covers, I heard you pour a glass, watching every second of forever start to pass. Oh, I forever start to pass. I wanted to tell you that house far too still, that I'm losing all my focus and I'm losing all my will, but the air is stuck inside me like a bird within a cage. And I'm just a smudge of ink on a long forgotten page. One soft exhale, that's all I let you find. A ghost of a vibration for your restless, worried mind. Did you hear that I still love you in the way I caught my breath? Or did it just sound like the static of a digital death? Did you hear that? Is anyone there, you ask? I'm here, but I'm not. Click. Just a sigh in the dark. Silent, so silent. I'm staring at the bars at the top of the screen, trying to bridge the miles that have come in between. I dialed your number like a habit, like a prayer, but the air is thin and there's nobody there. I'm chasing a signal that's starting to fade. In the wreckage, every promise we made. The bars are dropping down one by one by one, like the setting of a cold and lonely sun. It's a broken connection, a digital cry, the sound of a hello that's turning into goodbye. I'm shouting your name into a hollow machine, but the static is the only thing standing between. It's a jagged tone, a stuttering beat, the sound of two hearts admitting defeat. In the broken connection, I'm losing the line, and I'm losing the version of you that was mine. Your voice is a puzzle with pieces gone missing. I can't hear the words, I can hear the kissing. Just a robotic glitch and a sharp metallic ring, while I'm holding on to nothing like a tetherless thing. I'm walking through the house trying to find a sweet spot, but the more that I move, the more that I'm not. Is it the satellites, or is it just the truth that we've run out of signal, we've run out of youth? I'm reaching for a frequency we used to share. It's a broken connection, a digital cry, the sound of a hello that's turning into goodbye. I'm shouting your name into a hollow machine, but the static is the only thing standing between. It's a jagged tone, a stuttering beat, the sound of two hearts admitting defeat. In the broken connection, I'm losing the line, and I'm losing the version of you, and I'm losing the version of you that was mine. 3 rapid, high-pitched beeps. Call failed. Silence. I guess that says it all. The signal's gone. Static hiss, and I'm left with the fall. Peep, beep, disconnected. Totally disconnected. I'm sitting with the spine of the book in my hand, the story we started, the life that we planned. I've read every chapter, I've memorized lines of the once upon a time and the warning signs. But I've reached the part where the ink starts to fail and the wind has gone out of our paper sail. I'm turning the corner, I'm holding my breath, but the story is facing a quiet death. It's the last page blank, a blinding white, the end of the tunnel with no more light. No happily ever, no to be continued, just the hollow wake of the ghost of you. I'm staring at the paper, I'm waiting for a word, but the ending is the silence that I finally heard. In the last page blank, I'm losing the pen, and I don't know how to start over again. I looked for a footnote, I looked for a trace of a reason you left this wide open space. Did you run out of metaphors, run out of heart? Did you decide that the end was the easiest part? The margins are empty, the cliffhanger's gone, and I'm stuck in the midnight, waiting for dawn. I could write a new sentence, I could try to pretend that this isn't the place where we have to end, but I can't force a rhythm, I can't fake a rhyme when you've taken the ink and you've taken the time. It's the last page blank, a blinding white, the end of the tunnel with no more light. No happily ever, no to be continued, just the hollow wake of the ghost of you. I'm staring at the paper, I'm waiting for a word, but the ending is the silence that I finally heard. In the last page blank, I'm losing the pen, and I don't know how to start over again. Nothing left to read,
Another page turning.
just a white horizon in a world of gray. The story's over.
The book is closed. And the book shut. Last page. Blank.
I'm running my fingers o'er the gold on the spine of a story I really thought was yours and mine. We built up the tension, we survived every storm. In the glow of the prose, I was safe, I was warm, but I've reached the margin where the sentence is thin, and I'm terrified now of the state that I'm in. The ink is still wet on the word goodbye, and the period feels like a puncture in the sky. And the period feels like a puncture in the sky. It's the end chapter grief, the closing of the door, the realization that there isn't anymore. A mourning, the dialogue, the secrets we kept in the quiet spaces where our characters slept. The plot has dissolved into a handful of dust, and I'm choking on the ashes of us. I tried to rewrite it, I tried to change the scene, to edit the distance that's come in between, but you've checked out of the library of my soul, leaving a library with a gaping black hole. There are no more subplots, no twist in the dark, just a cold empty fireplace without any spark. I'm folding the corner of the very last page like a prisoner marking the bars of a cage. I don't want to shelf it, I don't want to let go, to a narrative arc that has nowhere to grow. It's the end chapter grief, the closing of the door, the realization that there isn't anymore. A mourning, the dialogue, the secrets we kept in the quiet spaces where our characters slept. The plot has dissolved into holding the book to its final rest. Goodbye to the hero, goodbye to the heart. The hardest part is the part. End chapter, grief. I'm staring at the paper where the story loses steam. The final punctuation of a broken-hearted dream. We wrote 1,000 pages of the me and you, but the ink is turning jagged and the words are turning blue. I'm looking for a comma or a way to stay the same, but I'm staring at a sentence that doesn't have your name. I'm holding the pen like a blade in my hand, watching the castle dissolve in the sand. It's the closing line regret, the sting of the end, the final little message that I didn't want to send. I'm choking on the sorry, I'm bleeding out the why, underneath the shadow of a permanent goodbye. It's the period that feels like a nail in the wood. I'd take it all back if I only could, but I'm trapped in the rhythm of the closing line regret. I remember the prologue, the sunlight on the bed, before the forever was something we fled. Now I'm drafting a summary of everything we lost, counting up the damage and the heavy, heavy cost. I wanna flip the paper, I wanna start a part two, but the chapter is finished, and I'm finished with you. One little sentence to cancel out the years, to wash away the laughter and to validate the tears. If I'd written it different, if I changed the tone, would I be standing here so incredibly alone? And that's all she wrote. The ink is dry, just like all the things we never said. Regret, closing line. The candles have guttered, the wax is a stain, like the tracks of a sorrow that's watched by the rain. I'm kneeling on floorboards that creak like a heart, in a sanctuary falling completely apart. I'm looking for mercy and completely apart. I'm looking for mercy in the rafters above, but the rafters are empty of the version of love that we built like a temple. That we built like a temple, then burned to the ground. Now I'm lost in the silence, I don't wanna be found. The stained glass is shattered, the colors are gray, and I've run out of holy things left to say. It's the final Lehman whisper, the breath in the dark, the cooling of a cinder that used to be a spark. I'm letting you go with a trembling lip, watching there forever start to crumble and slip. It's a prayer for the ending, it's a prayer for the ghost of the person that I used to love the most. In the hollow of the chapel, in the shadow of the sin, I'm saying amen and letting the winter in. Remember the Sunday when we swore it was true, before the I do turned to I'm through with you. The pews are all dusty, the hymnals are torn, and I'm wearing the memory like a crown made of thorn. And I'm wearing the memory like a crown made of thorn. I could beg for a miracle, miracle, I could scream at the sky, but even the angels have a look of goodbye. So I'm closing my eyes and I'm folding my hands, surrendering the ruins of our promised lands. It's not a hallelujah, it's not a song of praise, it's the smoke of the bridges that I watched you blaze. This one last five bridges that I watched you blaze. One last vibration in the back of my throat, the sinking of a heavy, heavy wooden boat. It's the final amen whisper, the breath in the dark, the cooling of a cinder that used to be a spark. I'm letting you go with a trembling lip, watching there for the ending, it's a crumble and slip. It's a prayer for the ending, it's a prayer for the ghost of the person that I used to love the most. In the hollow of the chapel, in the shadow of the sin, I'm saying amen and letting the winter end.
Softly like a secret,
Good night,
fade out.
amen, amen. I'm trying to lift my hand to wave you away, but my fingers are anchors in a sea of dark gray. The coffee is cold and the kitchen is still. I'm staring at the shadows on the windowsill. You said that you love me, then you let go of the line. Now I'm tasting the metal of a heart that was mine. The mercury's rising, but I'm freezing inside, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I've got lead in my veins, I'm a heavy, slow ghost, haunting the corners where I miss you the most. Every step that I take is a mile through the mud, with the weight of your goodbye thick in my blood. I'm a statue of sorrow, I'm a stone in the rain, just a hollowed out man, just a hollowed out man with this lead in my veins. I remember when we were like feathers in flight, catching the thermal of a midsummer night. Now I'm pinned to the carpet by the gravity of loss, counting the pennies and the heavy dark cost. The iron is set, the transition is through. I'm becoming a monument to the memory of you. I wanna be light, I wanna be free from the chemical chains that are drowning me. But the valve is stuck open, the pour has begun, and I'm hardening here in the heat of the sun. I've got lead in my veins, I'm a heavy, slow ghost, haunting the corners where I miss you the most. Every step that I take is a mile through the mud, with the weight of your goodbye thick in my blood. Just a hollowed out man with this lead in my veins, so heavy, so slow. I'm sinking down where the light doesn't go. Lead in the heart, lead in the soul. I can't move at all. I'm tapping on my sternum like a drum made of bone, listening for a rhythm that I used to call my own. But the metronome is broken and the wires are all frayed, since you took the golden center of the empire we made. I'm a suit of empty armor standing guard in the hall, multitude of empty armor that isn't there at all. I'm breathing in the winter, I'm breathing out the ghost of the version of myself that you used to love the most. Now it's just a hollow chest cavity, a canyon of air, a cathedral of silence where you used to be there. I'm reaching inside, but my fingers find a hole, the negative space of a subit-hearted soul. I'm a bell with no clapper, I'm a bird with no sky, just a hollow chest waiting for a final goodbye. I went to the doctor to see what was wrong. He said, son, you've been carrying a vacuum too long. There's no x-ray for lonely, no scan for bereft, just the shadows of the things that you took when you left. I'm wearing my sweaters to hide the concave of the place where my heart went to find it a grave. If I fill it with whiskey, if I fill it with smoke, will I stop the vibration of this cruel empty joke? But the wind just whistles through the ribs of the cage, turning the leaves of a forgotten page. It's so light, silence. I'm floating away, nothing to hold me to the light of the days. Hollow, just hollow. I'm flinching at the sunlight hitting the floor. I can't even handle the sound of the door. Since you peeled back the layers and left me this way, everything's stinging in the bright light of day. I'm a map of the places where your hands used to be. Now the air is an acid that's burning through me. Don't touch me with kindness, don't look at my face. I'm a million miles of static in a very small space. It's a raw nerve pulse, it's a jagged red beat, the sound of my sanity admitting defeat. I'm stripped of the armor, I'm stripped of the skin, and I don't know where it stands, and the agony begins. Every whisper is a thunder, every shadow is a bruise, and the raw nerve pulse of everything I lose. I try to stay steady, I try to stay cool, but I'm vibrating like a ghost in a pool. You didn't just leave like a ghost in a pool. You didn't just leave, you took the insulation, leaving me trapped in this high tension station. I'm a wire that's sparking, I'm a fuse that is blown, and I'm terrified of being this incredibly known. Put a cloth or the mirror, turn the radio down. The silence is heavy, but it's better than the sound of a world that keeps turning while I'm coming apart at the electrical center of a wide open heart. It's a raw nerve pulse, it's a jagged red beat, the sound of my sanity admitting defeat. I'm stripped of the armor, I'm stripped of the skin, and I don't know where us in the agony just a raw nerve. I'm staring at the carpet, at the pattern of the weave, calculating how much strength I'll need to finally leave. But my boots are made of granite, and my socks are full of sand, and my socks are full of sand. And I can't remember how to use the muscles in my hand. You took the light out of life when you walked out the door. Now I'm just a bag of gravity resting on the floor. The clock is ticking louder, but I'm moving in reverse, like a slow motion recovery from a long distance curse. It's a heavy limb drag, a slow rhythmic crawl across the empty desert of our lonely entrance hall. I'm fighting every atom, I'm fighting every ounce of a heart that's lost the memory of a single steady bounce. The weight of the was, the weight of the was is the chain on my heel, in the heavy limb drag of the way that I feel. I tried to reach for water, I tried to reach for wine, but the distance to the kitchen is a jagged uphill line. My shoulders are a mountain, my neck is a stone. I'm a fossil of a lover, just a collection of bone. I'm dragging the shadow of the man I used to bone. I'm dragging the shadow of the man I used to be through the deep, dark water of a memory-heavy sea. Is it the grief, or is it just the lead, filling up the spaces of the things we never said? I'm a puppet with the strings cut, lying in a heap, waiting for the winter and a long, heavy sleep. It's a heavy limb drag, a slow rhythmic crawl across the empty desert of our lonely every ounce of a heart that's lost the memory of a single steady bounce. The weight of the was is the chain on my heel, in the heavy limb drag of the way that I feel.
Sound of a heavy footstep, silence. One more inch.
So heavy, heavy limb drag.